Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Monica and today I wanted to do a review of the Sezane Maxi Bag. Now, I have it in this beautiful suede olive green color. I saw a lot of reviews regarding the regular Sezane Maxi Bag, but I didn't see as many on the Maxi Bag, and I wanted to show everyone how much it could hold, some comparisons, some on the body shots, and what I have in here, just so you can see if this one is the right bag for you. Now, I will list everything in the description box below regarding all the details, but this bag does currently retail for $450. I think that's a lot of money. There are some dupes out there for the regular Sezane bag that I've noticed, one being notably from Quince. And I did get that in. I thought it was gorgeous. I tested it out in terms of what I could pack in there, but it just was not for me. It was not as big as I needed it to be. So anyway, I wanted to do this review, show you everything that's inside here. And again, all the information will be in the description box below. So as you can see, I have packed this really to the brim. I mean, there's room on the top, but it's pretty heavy. And I wanted to show you everything that I was able to pack in here. So the first thing is this. I don't have my laptop in it at the moment, but it is a case for a 16-inch laptop. That's what I have. This is from Quince. I have a notebook in here. It's great. I love using this. Instead of carrying my whole bag, I could just grab this and go. And it has great organization inside. I'm gonna try to show you. It has this flap if you wanna put, like, say, an iPad in here, the main compartment to put your laptop. It has a little fob here for, I don't know what you would use that for, honestly, inside a laptop case. But I have my mouse in here. And then there's a lot of different pockets in here. And I know it's kind of hard to show. There's this black pocket all the way down. I don't know what it's for. I don't know. I'm not really up on that compartment, but I use a charger here, a cord. There's also another little pocket down here. I use like a little pen case over here and highlighters that I use. And it's just like a little magnetic thing just for extras. But as you can see, there's also this grab and go quick pen fob holder. And then another one that I use as a portable battery charger. Now this one is magnetic and it's really slim, and I like this one a lot. So I have that. It can also, there's like a little loop, a carrying loop, but sometimes if you just want to go like into a meeting really quick in another room, you can just grab this instead of taking the whole big bag. So that, it's very large. Like I said, it's 16-inch, so it's pretty big. I have a Stanley. This is a 30-ounce because we always need to be drinking our water. And everybody carries your water bottle everywhere. I packed this pretty heavy. I was just trying to give you an idea of how much this could fit. Another thing that we all like to carry in the morning, our coffee. This one is the Brewmate. I like this a lot. It has like a quick magnetic back, as you can see. Just kind of, you can hear that satisfying noise. It doesn't spill, it's leak proof. And let me just show you, because I know this matters to a lot of people. It has just a quick flow on it. There's no weird sipping mechanism, which I would find my lip gloss would all get stuck in and be harder to clean. But it's not obviously a big mouthpiece where your coffee is just gonna, flow really fast. So I know we're always picky about our water bottles and coffee mugs, so I just like to explain. And I don't need a full explanation on the Stanley, but this one is the cap on the top, which, how did they ever not create this to begin with? Those straws, I'd always knock it over and it would pool everywhere. So I do have, this is 30-ounce. I also have a 40-ounce as well. I have an umbrella in case it's raining. I have a small bag, and this is just a Coach bag in case, you're going out to lunch or you're going somewhere really quick and you don't want to take the whole bag. I don't have anything in here right now, but you just put your wallet in, and there's a chain on the back, but you put whatever bag you want. You put a belt bag, whatever you need. I just thought this was really cute. So that. I have another Sezane bag here. It's correspondence on it. I don't know. It's cute. Use it. And what I keep in here are my snacks because I like to have snacks during the day. And I'll show you what's in here. Edamame beans. These are pretty drying. You will need your water after eating these, but it's 11 grams of protein. So I find there's different flavors. There's like ranch, and I just like the original. So yeah, really good. When I need something sweet, these are fantastic. This is the first time trying the strawberry ones, but I've had the sour cherry and they're great. They're just a better alternative to the regular candy, chewy candy out there. Not something you eat every day, but it's there in case you have a craving. The Bear Bell. This is the cocoa caramel almond one. I think it's supposed to taste like a Girl Scout cookie. I love Bear Bell products. They're protein bars. There's not one that I've tried. Well, maybe one, the cherry one, but the rest of them are really good. Everyone has different favorites. I have the new brownie one that has brownie filling in it. It's really good. And this one has 20 grams of protein. RX bar. I'm in my 40s. I'm one of those moms that takes a creatine, that does the protein. And then you can tell because almost every snack I've had in here has to do with protein. But this one is RX Bar Protein Energy Bites. It's just a tablespoon of peanut butter, an egg white, a date, 2 apple slices, and 8 grams of protein. It's more whole foods. And because there's peanut butters and dates, it's 200 calories for like 2 little energy balls in here. But it's whole foods, and sometimes if you eat too much of that fake protein or the bars or the shakes, it can really upset your stomach. So sometimes I just want something a little more real food. And then beef jerky, and this is 10 grams of protein. Now this is a Kirkland brand. I will say I do have Chomps as well, but I actually prefer these. And it's because the Chomps one is really peppery, and this one is drier consistency, and I kind of like that. And it doesn't have as much seasoning, like that peppery taste. I don't know what it is, but I actually like the Kirkland one the best. So those are my snacks to get me through the day. What else do I have in here? I have a little quince case here. This is the smaller of the two. And I just have like necessities I might need throughout the day. I have a hand sanitizer. I have a deodorant. I have multiple kinds of gum. This is the Pure Mint without, I think, aspartame. They're good. I like them. And then I have Eclipse. I have a hand lotion. I have, just 1 or 2 hair ties. You never know. You might need 7 of them, but they disappear like pens. So always have to have those on hand. I have a Tide wipe and a Tide to go little mini pen. I have 2 perfumes. This is a Gucci Flora. This is a longtime favorite. And this is Skylar Vanilla Sky. Just one of those samples that you always get. I have NARS. What is this? Like a little lip balm. Just to put a little more color back in my lips. And this is new that I've tried that I really like that. Is it Edam? E-A-D-E-M. And I initially tried that really light color that everybody said they loved, and the flavor and the smell was fantastic, but it didn't have any color. It was so light. And not to say I want it super pigmented, but it just wasn't good. I don't know. It was good. I just didn't like the color payoff. And this one is just a little bit, this one's Guava Fresca. And so I really like this one on my lips. Whoops. I have another pen. I don't know why. And another pen. And then a cuticle stick. And I use this like in case when you're eating or you're doing something and something gets stuck under your nails and it's gross. You don't want to present like dirty nails when you're in a meeting or working with someone. And so that's just used to get that out of there. And then Aquaphor and a little mini container of Summer Fridays balm. So just some items I might need. And wait, there's more. I have a jacket in here, and I purposely put like it's a lightweight jacket. But I purposely did that because I thought it would take more room than just a little cardigan. We all know it can get really cold in the office and we want to keep warm. So this in here, it's all empty now. And it's huge, right? And in the back, what I did was I put my wallet in here just so it could be a little more secure. And I did a review of this on my channel, still loving it. It's the Coach Zip Around wallet, highly recommend. So that goes in there. And then in the front, there's one other little pocket and I just have tissues in here. So now, as you can see, when it's empty, you can have the option of the sides going in. So it's a little more sleek and it doesn't take up as big a space up. But then, you know, when you're packing it fully to the brim like I did, you obviously can expand it. Now, it isn't a structured bag, as you've been able to tell, but that allows you to fit more in it. So I think you have to see what works best for you. Some people love a structure bag. Some people want something like this that they could just keep shoving it in. The more the better. And that's what I was looking for. Now, of course, this does come with some cons. The biggest one for me is there's no zipper, right? There's no way to secure the items in here. So that's why I put my wallet in here. But honestly, like if somebody is gonna walk away with this thing, I feel like it's not that discreet and someone would notice. It's not like they're pickpocketing something small and valuable. This is pretty big. And I'm not in an area where I'm in a city or I have to worry about like subways or people like things falling out or things like that. So for me, it works, but I do wish there was some sort of closure in it. I know some people would love to take this as their personal item bag in an airport, but for me, like when I'm shoving things under the seat, I feel like they're going to get, you know, out of the bag or, you know, things are going to fall out and I want some security to it. So that wouldn't work for me personally, but it might work for you. So you just have to know what you like and what you prefer. Now I will say, the other thing I was doing when I was trying to figure out a bag for me is, you know, I wanted to compare it and everything when I'm looking on videos, it looks like it's big enough. Then I get it in person. I'm like, this is actually really small. This doesn't fit all of this stuff in here. And to show you like an example, here's a very dirty and old, with I guess paint on it, long chomp bag. And this I believe is the medium. And I mean, I could show you, I put this in and I always love this because it gives me an idea of what I'm working with and comparison wise. And I love to see when other people do this. I mean, it fits barely. I don't think it would zip actually because it sticks out too much, but there's not much room like for much else. I mean, maybe a couple things, but nowhere near the amount. And a lot of people use this for their work bag. So they might use a large, but you know, this on a normal basis would be a huge bag for me, but not for work. So that didn't work for me. The other thing I had is really old, is this. It's when I was first working, this Coach handbag. And I remember I bought it in New York City and I was a grown up and I was a woman getting out in the working world. And I hate this bag now. I just, it's not the style for me. It reminds me of an old man in the office. And once, you know, everything has its designated space, like your laptop, and then you have these pockets. But again, you're not going to fit all of this stuff. And if you're someone that is working in the city or you have a long day, you want your water, you want your coffee, you want your snacks, you want the items that you're going to need. And I don't want to carry 30 bags. Now with the Sezane one, I might need like a separate lunch bag, or maybe I don't need, you know, some of these items like the umbrella that day or the jacket that day because I'm wearing the jacket. So maybe in lieu of that, I have, you know, a small lunch bag in here, or I could just carry it. I didn't want 20 separate bags to carry all my stuff. Now, another con of this, these handles drive me nuts. You know, when you're trying to grab it, you're not paying attention. And I've grabbed, I mean, look at, you could see how confused I am. I sometimes grab the long one with the short one And it's kind of like, I get what they're trying to do because it could be like a top grab and then like you also have it over your shoulder, but the way it sits is not great, especially when packed. So I could show you on the body when I show you on the body shots, but that was another thing that annoyed me a lot. I wish these were longer, first of all, for my size. And I wish there was a way to make these easily distinguishable when you're grabbing them quickly. Is it the biggest deal in the world if I grab it like this? I mean, no, but it's just kind of annoying, especially it's $450. That's a lot of money. And I get it's a big bag, it's a lot of leather. I understand that, and it's Sezane, it's the name. And I will not need to buy another bag after this. I mean, I could use this for more than just work, obviously, because it doesn't look like this, where this is a work bag, right? Like there's no way to get around it. And I think a lot of them these days are made to like look like they're for multi-function or multi-purpose. So this is just in one of those realms. It looks like it can be used for more than just work. It could be casual. It can be that personal bag. It could be running errands and you have like a million things to do. So you're putting them all in here and just grabbing and going. You could be a mom bag. You could be that chic woman that has the diapers in here and has your bottles and all that stuff. I mean, more power to you. Now you can put an organizer in here too. I forgot to add. You can, I didn't want that structure, right? I didn't want to feel like each thing had to go in its particular place. I just wanted to go a throw and go. Everything in here that I showed you is sort of in its own container anyway, with the laptop sleeve and the pouches. So I feel like that was organized enough without trying to make myself a little crazy. You have the best intentions of you set it up and you're like, it's always going to be this way. It's going to be so organized and so pretty and everything's going to look clean. And by the end of the day, you're like, I got to go. And you're just throwing everything in and you're not even using the organizer anyway. So for this, let me show you it on the body. Let me show you both ways. Oh, before I do that, actually, I want to pack everything back in just so you can see what it looks like again. So here again is my laptop case. Okay. And I just want to show you one more time because it really is big. That laptop case is huge and it's still like, I know it's here. It has so much space. So you might not necessarily use what I'm using to pack your bag, but again, I just wanted to show the capacity of this bag. And so I tried the Gabin, I tried the Quince version of Gabin, and I love the zipper, but it just wasn't big enough for me. I was like, this is like a long shop bag. It's not as big. So this pouch, I'm not gonna put everything back in it. The umbrella, and then the snack bag. I will put my snacks back in there because I want to take a snack. And then I don't need to be so careful about it. Like everything doesn't have to go in its place. I'm sort of, the purse, just throwing it in. And my jacket. So again, see, straps. I just grabbed the wrong one. So this is filled up and it looks like it's filled up. It doesn't look like a slouchy casual bag anymore because it's packed to the brim. And I will say on the body, okay, so this is completely filled. And it doesn't look like a slouchy bag anymore, right? It looks like your girl's carrying a lot of stuff. And I'm 5'8" for reference. I'm not petite, so it's not that big of an issue. But you could see if I'm wearing like a big winter coat and this is filled, it's a lot. So I just want to make you aware of that. And again, you see the strap. It sits weird. I know I'm harping on that, but it is kind of annoying. You need to see if that's worth it for you. Okay, so that's filled. All right, now this is the bag empty, and I wanted to show you with the sides pulled in first. So as you can see, it hangs much better. And then if I want to pop out each side, let's see if I fully stay. Yeah. It's that casual. This one's sort of flopping weird, but it's much more casual. And, you know, if you're not packing it to the brim, just put some water, the coffee mug, my jacket, and maybe the laptop. Just giving you a different feel. You know, it's a little better there. So again, it's a great bag. Okay, so again, it's a great bag. I do love a lot about it. There are some cons in it as well. But overall, I think it is Sezane quality that you would expect. It's a great feeling. The material, I've never brushed it. I did buy this pre-used. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. But I think it was on Poshmark that I got it for like 200, maybe 25 or 250. And I thought, I mean, you would never be able to tell it was pre-used. It's in great condition. So if you do think it's a little expensive and you don't want to spend that much on it, or you're not sure, I would say check it out pre-used. If you don't need something maybe this big, the Suzanne Gabin is great. It's a little smaller than this. And if you're thinking about that, then I really think you should consider the Quince one, because the quality that was outstanding when I got it. The colors were beautiful. You just have to see what's right for you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope if you have any requests or any questions, please feel free to let me know. And I'm new to this, so I would appreciate some, you know, grace, some love, some tips. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I just sort of today, tomorrow, and I've been putting it off. And as you can see, I tried it years ago, and then I'm starting back up again. So I hope to bring you more videos. I would love to hear any requests. And thank you for watching, and talk to you next time. Bye.